When I was growing up, I didn't always have the best advice at hand. And when I did, I didn't want to listen. So I've put together 19 lessons for teenagers. Lesson number 1, the future is coming. When you're younger, right, you just feel like you're trapped in this bubble. You have no perception of time because you haven't lived through enough time yet. That's why when you get older, time seems to go quicker and quicker because you've lived through 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. You have a perception of how long it takes to move through that piece of time. But when you're younger, you don't have that. And you feel like you're trapped in this endless bubble. You feel like tomorrow's never going to come. It's like when you go into secondary school, right? And you think, oh, when I leave school, I'm going to be 16 and I'll be going to college and then maybe university. But you have no comprehend. You just can't comprehend because you haven't lived through it yet. But rest assured, tomorrow is coming. Tomorrow is coming, okay? And what I mean by that is you have to have an idea of where you want to go. Lesson number 2, live in the gym, okay? When you're younger, you don't have, unless you're like a fucking trust fund kid, you don't have a lot of money. Okay, you don't have, wisdom that you gain from time or a massive intelligence. You might be intelligent for your age, but in the grand scheme, you're not that smart. So really, apart from your hopefully shining personality, all you really have going for you to use to your advantage when you're young is your health and your physique. So live in the gym. Lesson number 3, this is a big one. You have to listen. Okay, but you have to know who to listen to. You need to know when to listen. Okay, if somebody is where you want to be in life, or somebody that you look up to for all of the right reasons, then you should listen to that person. If you're in a business studies class and you're listening to your teacher about what to do in business, that's a mistake because they don't know what to do in business. If they did, they'd be doing it. They wouldn't be trying to teach you. This is like people online who will be like, oh, how to blow up on YouTube, and they've got like 10,000 subscribers. Do you know what I mean? You obviously don't know what you're talking about, because if you did, you'd have millions of followers or subscribers by now. So you need to know who to listen to. Lesson number 4 is learn to protect yourself. Okay, now I sort of sat on the fence about this before because I used to fight a lot when I was younger, and although it can get you into a lot of trouble, if you know how to fight, it can put you in situations that you might not necessarily would have been in if you didn't know how to fight. For example, if you learn to fight really well, you get a bit of a reputation as someone who can fight. People will want to come and fight you just for that specific reason. That's what I used to do. But you need to know how to defend yourself. Obviously, when you're young and you're a teenager, fights can just happen over the most silly shit. And when that does, you're better off knowing how to protect yourself than having to run every time, or having to cower, or just curl up on the floor and have people kick the shit out of you. So learn to protect yourself. Lesson number 5 is have a goal. Okay, and make a plan. This, you think, there's a lot of people who like finish school or like college and they think, oh, I'll just take a gap year. Okay, and then what happens in that gap year? They either take their foot off the gas. Maybe they had dreams or goals or aspirations. They take their foot off the gas. They start having too much fun. Then they come back from traveling. They've got zero money. They need to work some shit job, and then they fall into the system and they basically forget about their goals and their dreams and all of their aspirations and all that kind of stuff. And also later on in life, I can tell you that it's having a goal and striving to be more, to become better, and to achieve more is one of the only things that will keep you on the straight and narrow. You can hear people like Dan Bilzerian talk about this. The climb is better than sometimes the view when you get to the top. And that's why people talk about moving your goal. When you're just about to reach your goal, move it, get a different goal, because you'll be more satisfied with life when you're actually chasing something as opposed to when you actually have something. People don't have a lot of gratitude for what they have. By the way, I'm Gavin. This is Life XP, my self-improvement channel for men who want to level up. Click subscribe if you're not already. I've got some links in the description for my testosterone booster and my community with lots of amazing courses in there, including a free aesthetic bodybuilding program, testosterone booster sent to your home every single month when you join. Go check it out when you finish the video. Lesson number 6, self-education. Okay, this is not like when you're at school and you're told what to learn and you fucking hate it because you just don't feel any passion towards it. And this might come as a surprise to you, but everything that you've learned, near enough all of it, apart from basic math and basic English, is a complete waste of time. And you're going to have to take some time to re-educate yourself, learn about the things that you really want to learn, things that you think about, things that interest you, things that you're passionate about. So take the time to re-educate yourself. Lesson number 7, the friends you have now probably won't be your friends in 10 years. I know, like, you're probably in love with your friendship circle, or you have some friends who, like, you know, maybe put you down or don't support you or your goals, but you keep hanging around with them anyway. People that want to go out and get drunk every single week, and you kind of feel like you don't really want to do that, but you do it anyway because you don't want to be left out. Don't feel bad about cutting people off. Okay, because friends come and go and people change with the seasons. It's okay to outgrow people and leave them behind. Sometimes you're going to have to leave people behind. You can keep people in your heart, but some you just can't keep in your life. Lesson number 8, getting pussy isn't fucking everything. Okay, I know, like, it seems like a big deal, you know, especially if you think girls don't find you attractive, or you don't know how to talk to girls, or, you know, it can be a big thing. We all want to become attractive to the opposite sex, right? That's why I've got the aesthetic bodybuilding program in my community, to help you do that scientifically. But I wasn't always in shape. I was skinny as a rake, and I used to get fucking awkward and uncomfortable talking to girls, but we put way too much pressure on ourselves to even make that a thing. Okay, it's not everything. You should work on yourself first. If you follow some of the advice I've already put out, you know, if you're going to the gym every day, if you're living in the gym, you will have a really good fucking physique. You will be really confident. Okay, you're going to be able to handle yourself better in those situations. So don't put too much pressure on yourself to get pussy. Okay, work on yourself first. Lesson number 9, don't be where trouble is. Okay, now obviously, if you're growing up on like a rough estate, trouble could be anywhere at any point. Okay, what I'm talking about is when you have a choice, have the foresight to be mindful of the fact of where trouble could be. Okay, so, like, you know, maybe you do want to experience the party lifestyle and go clubbing or whatever. Okay, that's all well and good. But what about at 3 a.m. when you're waiting at the taxi rank and everybody's shit-faced drunk? I mean, is that somewhere where trouble could possibly ensue? Yes. Okay, think about the situations where trouble could be. Think about, if you have the information, what kind of people are going to be where. Are there some people that, you know, some negative people that are going to be at a party or a gathering that you're thinking of going to? Take time to really think about these things, okay? Because that's going to serve you in the long run. You can avoid a lot of trouble and unnecessary drama just by being like, do you know what? I'm not going to go there. Lesson number 10, stay sober. Okay, I know you feel like maybe you're going to be turning 18 soon, or, you know, you want to go to the park and get drunk with your friends because, you know, it's naughty and you think, you know, it's going to be fun, you know, fucking throwing up in a bush or whatever and getting home late, your parents telling you off, and you think it's some sort of rite of passage as a young man to do these things. Look at all the people that are at the top of their game. People like Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, fucking Brad Pitt, Bradley Cooper, Jim Carrey, Ewan McGregor, like the list goes on. Like, they're all sober. Robert Downey Jr., drug addict 4 years, now he's sober. Look at his career. All the people that are at the tippy top of their career and keep getting better year on year are all sober. You are not missing anything, I can promise you that. And your body and your mind is all you really have in this world. It's all you really have, okay? So take the utmost care of it and have love for yourself. Lesson number 11, there's only one you, okay? Be yourself. Make the world fucking accept you for who you are. I used to, like, people please, or like feel like I had to be a certain way to, like, fit in. You really don't. Like, you really fucking don't. You can just be yourself. It's the differences in us that really make the world interesting and make things as beautiful as they can be. Okay? Be individual. Be yourself. Don't try and be like anybody else. Lesson number 12. Girls come and go, okay? Do not even think about settling down before 30 or 35, okay? I'm talking about setting your life up in the correct way so that things are better for you later on in life, okay? Just don't even think about settling down. You can still get experiences, have girlfriends, but just, I wouldn't even contemplate settling down before 30 to 35. Lesson number 13, okay? Remain coachable. Don't ever think that you are too smart, or you are smarter than everybody else, or just because you might appear to be smarter than everybody else, or you're the smartest in your friendship circle, that you don't have anything to learn, okay? There's always something to learn. Always be working on yourself and trying to make yourself the best possible version of you that you can be. Lesson number 14, get to know yourself. Okay, you're going to be with yourself for a long time, so get to know yourself. Take time to spend some time alone. Read, meditate, go for walks. Obviously, don't be a fucking recluse. You need to be sociable as well. You need to have those human interactions. I'm not saying lock yourself away. You should dedicate a portion of time every day if you can, a couple of hours, an hour, 2 hours, just to get to know yourself, just to spend some time on your own. There's nothing wrong with that. Lesson number 15, okay? Don't put off for tomorrow what can be done today. My son is always like, when he had like his homework backing up, I was like, look, just do it all now, okay? And then you've freed up your time for the rest of the week. You could use that time to do other things, or, you know, dare I say it, fucking gaming. I should have put that lesson in there. Don't fucking game. Don't waste your time playing fucking games. Don't put off for tomorrow what can be done today. Don't fucking procrastinate. When there's something that needs to be done, do it. Lesson number 16, dream big, okay? The education system like will try to bottleneck you into some fucking bullshit job that you will hate, okay? Even if you think you're going to like it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hate it, okay? You're probably not put on this earth to become a builder or a carpenter or, you know, work in retail or, you know, whatever it may be, okay? Take the time to explore these avenues for yourself. And I'll refer back to getting to know yourself, okay? Take some time. And like set the bar like way, way higher than you think is possible for you to achieve. Just set it fucking way, way higher, because the chances are you can achieve way more than what you think you can or what you're taught to believe that you can. Which takes me into lesson number 17. Always believe in yourself, okay? Always believe in yourself. You have to have your own back at all times. You've probably heard this before, but what the mind believes, the body achieves. I feel so fucking corny saying it, but it's 100% true. Lesson number 18. Develop a marathon mindset, okay? Life is not a sprint, okay? It's a very long, hopefully a very long race for you, okay? You have plenty of time. You don't need to rush into anything. Take your time to reflect. Be calculated about what you want to do, okay? And remember that this is a long race. It's a marathon. Develop a marathon mindset. And lesson number 19, in my opinion, probably one of the best like modern lessons that I could tell you, is to stop using social media to waste your time and start using social media like to create content for social media. The education system is changing, okay? I feel like soon you'll be seeing people stop going to university because you can just learn everything that you want online, okay? Maybe you'll join a community, or, you know, people do it already. They follow creators, they learn stuff from their favorite fitness influencer. They're learning recipes from their favorite chef online or whatever. I don't know if you've ever been at the bus stop lately and look around and just see the people staring at their phones, okay? The whole world is staring at their phones. You don't want to be one of the idiots who's just wasting their time on social media, fucking doom scrolling on short form content. Be the person that's making the content, okay? So you can, you know, lay the trap, I guess, as to being in the trap, okay? Think about that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Again, click subscribe if you're not already. Check out the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one.